Okay, thank you all for purchasing this product about coin to bottle. First of all, let me show you what's inside after we receive it. First, there will be a welcome card, and then there will be our teaching area here, and all the main creators. And also, if you have any good ideas, you can submit your ideas. Then it's an advertisement space for our other two products, so that you can learn about them. Next, there are all the things you will use. Basically, everything you will use includes a glass bottle, but this glass bottle has no mechanism. You can also replace it with other bottles, as long as the diameter is suitable. Then there is our remote control accessory pack, and after picking it up, there will be a wireless charging base. And in this accessory pack is our charging cable. Take a look. There is a charging cable, a button battery, and our spare sticker, cork sticker, and the cut part, the part of the cork that is above and below. And this spare leather can be used twice, which is enough for 2 times. If it's used up, we will also offer some supplementary packs, which will be very cheap, and you can choose by yourself. Next, it's the remote control part and part of the plug body. Be careful with the stopper. It's best to pull it all out like this. Then here is a reminder. When we put it in, we should pay attention, because it's quite tight, because the inside has already been pasted with leather. So be careful not to rub it apart, got it? Be careful here. If you're not careful, it will be rubbed open like this. It doesn't matter if it's rubbed apart. You can just re-stick it yourself. Next, I will explain to you the specific operation. First, you need to. The first thing you're going to do is put this remote. There is a baffle on the battery side, and there is a baffle here. You need to pull out this baffle to avoid during transportation pressing the button to consume its power. After pulling out this baffle, the remote control can be used. The design of this remote control is like this. It's a body plus an axillary clip. We could call it an axillary clip, and it's very simple. It's just such a structure. We just need to press it up. Good. It can be an axillary clip mechanism. Then you can buy some by yourself, such as this magic tape, elastic bands, and so on. And you can pass it through. If you need to use the function of this axillary clip, you can tie it to your armpit and arm, or any place on your arm where you need to clip it. Everyone should know this. For example, this magic tape. Just like this. It's very simple. What about this remote? The usage is also very simple. This is a setting key. I'll continue to demonstrate later. And this is our launch key. This is our launch key, okay? So when you use it, you can put it in your hand, hide it in your hand. To press it, then you can also put it in your pocket. You can easily touch this. The different positions of the 2 buttons. Okay, let's talk about the plug first. It's a magnetic one for turning off the device, which we can call a switch clip. After picking it up, you can see here. I'm not sure if I can take a clear picture. There will be a red light. If the light is very strong, you can slightly block your hand. You can see a light will light up here. Now the light is purple. This light has 3 colors: red, purple, and blue. The red light means the battery is very low, maybe lower than 20%. Purple means between 20 and 80%, which is a state that can be used. Blue means that it's basically fully charged. It means that you don't need to charge it anymore. How to find this position? First, here, there is an internal magnetic sheet. You can feel the suction here. After you put it on, you can clearly feel the suction here. There is another tip. You can find that. You can rotate the plug and take a look. There will be a bulging place here. There is a very small bump. This can be used as a mark point. You just need to align the magnetic clip Align it with the bulging mark point, and put it like this. It will basically be in a state of suction. Find the right position. Then you can use two methods to verify. One is when you lift it up, you can see the light is on, and when you put it in, the light goes out. And then you can press the remote control. If you press the remote control and it doesn't respond, then it's turned off, so that your battery can last longer. Otherwise, if it is in standby mode, it may last for about 2 to 3 hours. But if you can turn it off, the amount of your daily performance can be satisfied, because we have tested that. It can be charged and discharged about 100 times just when you are fully charged. Then let's talk about how to charge it. You must use our cable, or you can also use your own cable, but your cable must be a regular port. This big one, the large USB port and C port. It can't be a cable with both C ports. It can't be compatible. Then connect the large port to your power bank, computer, or your charger. And this C port is connected to our charging base. There is a C port to connect. Just press it. You can see the blue light turn on. After the blue light bar turns on, the charging base will start working. Also, remember the point I just mentioned. The bulging part. Align the bulge with the C port. After aligning it with the C port, it can charge it. And if your room were in a relatively dark state, you may be somewhere to its left. About this position, you can see a red light coming through, but you may not be able to see it clearly because the light is very small and there is a layer of sticker here. If you put this sticker on this plug, all of them, you can definitely see it. This light is our charging indicator light, but you just need to remember this position. There is a raised dot here, and the USB-C port are in a straight line, which is basically the charging switch. The switches, the switch clip and this point, and the USB-C port are in a straight line. It will be in the charging state. Just remember this position, and if you can see this light, you will find that after it is fully charged, the light will turn green. Let's use a power bank to demonstrate. Connect the large port to the power source and the C port to the charging base. Just press it once. You can see the light. The light will light up. Then align it on this side. Can you see it? Some of you may not be able to see it clearly. This light is probably in this position. Some may not be clear. Because of this plug, the sticker is not. There are holes and gaps in it. But if you remove this sticker, you can definitely see there is a red light which will shine through. Okay, basically, that's the state. So if you see this light, it will turn green when it's fully charged. And at the same time, the indicator light above, it will also turn blue. Okay, let's talk about that's how to use this stopper. Remember, we just said that this is a settings button. This is a launch button. First, we can try it. It's okay. You can press any button first. See if it will respond. We've already set up my account. It can suck up the coin. When you choose the coin, you can try it yourself. Some coins can be sucked up, and some coins cannot be sucked up. Just pick the coin that can be sucked up. Then you can also use magnetic coins. For example, if you want to use a $50 coin, $50 can't be picked up by the magnet. So you can find a $50 magnetic coin, and its size is no more than $50. Is 30 millimeters. A diameter of 30 millimeters is just right. Then just put it on. Click to fall. It's very simple. So in terms of this operation, I don't think there's much to say. It's very simple, and when you trigger it, no matter what, it can't be sucked up, because we have designed a structure inside, which allows it to move up and down. You can hide this mechanism and mention it here. Actually, you don't have to worry. Said the plug would be visible. Because we are in Blackpool, we have practiced it many times. No one cares about this plug. It's very light and small. They will basically check the coin. Will feel it's a coin or something else. And the more you use this plug, the dirtier it gets, the better the concealment. If you are in a relatively new state, you may think there seems to be a gap or something, but as you use it, it will be a bit dirty overall. It's very, very perfect. Even in a new state, it won't have any ideas, unless you want to peel off its skin and remove everything. Such an audience, you can directly hit him and make him pay for it, right? Here, we use 2 different coins to show you how to replace the coin. This is a very basic coin handling method. We can use this method to handle the coin signed by the audience, or even if you don't need to sign it, and then you can replace it, then set it up. Let's show you the complete operation. It is an operation of changing coins and set up the coin. Yes, it's like this. There is a small detail. That's when we set it up. You try to rub the coin in. It was rubbed in like this. In this way, the sound will be very small. If it goes up like this, there may be a pop sound. And the coin we are using is a magnetic coin. So you just need to give it a little push. It will suck in by itself. If you don't use a magnetic coin, you can naturally and more naturally and rub it in at a constant speed. Just try it yourself. You will know the difference. There is another detail of the remote control. You can only press it once in the same direction. For example, after you press the setting button, no matter how you press it, it will not respond. You can only press the transmit button. It will respond. After pressing the transmit button just now, you can only press your own setting button. This can avoid everyone from accidentally touching. Just remember that the top button is the setting button and the side button is the launch button, which is fixed. Each of them can only be pressed once. After pressing once, you need to alternate pressing. They can't be pressed continuously. It's setting, then launch, then setting and firing. Only in this way will it be effective. Let's talk about how to change the battery of this remote control now. You can see this. There is a design like this, and there is a tip. You can either pry it open from here, or from this position, you can pry it open. There is another tip. You can use a little force. Hold both sides, and then pull it down slightly. Then you can open it. It's easy. You can see here is a relatively large opening, and the other side is a small opening. So you can use a toothpick, or any small stick, or a SIM card ejector to remove it easily. Push the battery slightly from this side, and then you can take it out from the other side. Then replace it with a new one. It's very simple. After buckling, just press it like this. Then, please note that, just don't take it apart. I'm afraid you won't be able to put it back together. We just make a buckle here, but in the next step, you will dismantle it. Don't do this. Don't do this. Just like this. You can replace this bottle. If you do, we still recommend you to choose this threaded bottle. We have some considerations. For example, after we set it up first, we can find that the threaded bottle, because it has threads, it has refraction. It's not easy to see. The coin is under this stopper. Even if you look at it from a flat perspective, or a slightly raised or tilted perspective, it's not easy to find. So, I suggest that continue to use this threaded bottle. Is this plug tapered? So the mouth of the bottle, you can choose a slightly larger bottle, or it may be deeper or something, as long as it is compatible. Finally, let's talk about this. You will feel that it may make a little sound, but you can be very reassured about this sound because you are in a very quiet environment. Even in a very quiet environment, put it on this bottle. You can just like this. It's the sound of him falling with the coin will be basically mixed together. And if you are outdoors or in a mall, or in a normal performance setting, you won't hear this kind of This very small sound, no one will care about it because all our actual performances, we let the audience really hold it in their hands. No audience will feel that there is something strange or odd. They will all be amazed and say, how the coin suddenly fell from here. So you can perform this with confidence. And don't worry about this at all. And that's about the coin pitcher, all parts of a basic operation. And for the routines, we will make videos for you in sequence. Then you can watch them in turn. Explanation of different processes. Routine 1. Prepare a wine glass. Wine glass full of coins. And put your prepared coin on top, which will be used in your performance later. Take one of the coins from the coin pile. Then give it to the audience to sign. After signing, make a false transfer. This is your duplicate. This is the audience signature coin. Put it in here and shuffle it. Let another audience member check it. Check it and cover it. Then, it's okay. I'm going to try to find your coin. And let it enter this bottle. It's impossible, right? Let me find your coin first. Is it this coin? No. Is this the coin? No. I have a surefire way to do it. Take out all the coins at once. So it's better to have a coin that you can hold in one hand. With coins inside, it's better to use one hand. Yes. And hold. Coins that you can hold. Then, 3, 2, 1, and drop them at the same time. Activate the device, and drop the coin. The routine is similar to the plot. The feeling of time reversal. So there is a coin in the bottle. I want to emphasize, our performance starts with the coin in the bottle, and then the coin in your hand is exactly the same as the coin in the bottle. It's okay to put it here. Our story starts with the coin in the bottle. Pick up the plug and load the coins. Then pour out the coin to show. After closing the bottle, you can perform your favorite coin routines. It's just like an assistant. You can do your favorite tricks, such as retention, disappearing, and then appearing. You can do all of these. Next, then make the last move of the coin disappearing. Tell the audience that I'll give you an interesting phenomenon. The coin disappears, and then you tell the audience that the coin didn't actually disappear. It just went back to 5 minutes ago, where we started our performance. Then start, that is, your attention is here, and the bottle is here. Don't let him notice the bottle. Then it disappears and appear here. Repeat this sentence. Our story starts with a coin in a bottle, and let the audience check it completely. After covering it, all the sound is completely eliminated. There is no sound at all. It just goes in cleanly. There is no sound at all. The next process is called Trevi Fountain. You introduce to the audience. This is the water brought back from the Trevi Fountain in Rome. It is said that as long as you throw a coin and make a wish, and your wish will come true. Prepare 3 coins and 1 shell. That means 1 is shell, right? Then tell the audience, okay, I have 4 coins here. Can you take your hand out and drop the shell? 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. Then close the shell in his hand. Then take out one of the coins. Imagine taking out one of the 4 coins. In this position, the magician can cover the pool of water. I hope you imagine taking out a coin. Make a wish for this coin, and imagine that the coin has entered the pool. Wait for 3 seconds. I hope you put this coin in. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Next, the routine adapted from Engine Burger's imagination coin. Then let the audience check the bottle. The left and right fingers palm a coin. One is a silver coin and the other is a copper coin. Next? Say okay to the audience. There's nothing inside, but I hope you can imagine two things. One is a silver coin. One is a copper coin. They are in there now. You can even hear the sound of their collision. Can you stick your hand out when you stretch out your hand and load your silver onto this stopper? Pour 2 coins into his hand. Good. Close the bottle. Now it's a state of indifference. Focus on the audience. The state of the audience's hands is that he now has 2 small coins in his hand. One is a silver coin and the other is copper colored. Let the audience choose a coin at will. The magician forced the coin. Suppose he chooses the silver one. Okay, so you chose the silver coin, right? Please take the remaining copper coin to me. Because of the position of the finger palm, you can't see anything at this position, right? You can't see anything. Hand it over and take a look yourself. Sometimes there may be a blur between imagination and reality. Just like the current state, the copper coin appears. Okay. And then, if he says it's a copper coin, it means he holds a copper coin. Please hand over the copper coin to my hand. So no matter what, he will end up with a silver coin in his hand. Okay, after the copper coin appears. I said you are holding a silver coin in your hand, right? This coin is completely imagined by you. So you can use your imagination to make it appear anywhere, right? For example, in any place. Or under my phone case, you can use your imagination to make the coin appear anywhere. I need you to do a challenge. Challenge. Imagine that the coin in your hand will appear in 5 seconds. Wait, I'll count down 5 seconds. Appear in this sealed glass bottle. Are you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Then you start the mechanism, and the coin will fall down. This routine, the coin in the bottle, it's 2-stage. For example, you give it to one of the audience members. Check the bottle, and let the other audience member check the coin. When everything is okay. We all know that when a coin enters a bottle, it can only enter from this place, right? At this time, you have the same one in your hand. After checking the bottle, you open it, set up the coin, and then explain to the audience. But this time is a little different. It will go in from the bottom. The coin below will penetrate the glass and go in. But actually the coin is still here, right? Put it in the finger palm position. Take the stopper off and reload the coin. And then take it out. This time, it's a little different. I hope you do this in your hand. Then the audience holds the bottle. And then you can do retention, right? And then in the audience's hand. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Just let it come out. Of course, it doesn't have to be in the audience's hands. Anywhere you want it to come out. For example, let's reset it. Cover yourself with this thing and watch. 3, 2, 1. It feels like it's coming out. Because after adding this, it's completely silent. Everyone can only see the coin suddenly go in.